back. Welcome back. Today we are going to study Python list in detail. We are going to see lots of examples, and after that we are moving towards the tuple, and we will see the dictionary, how to work with the dictionary, tuple and list. Hello everyone, this is Sharda from GoEduHub Technologies, and I would like to welcome you all again for this session 3 for data science and machine learning with Python training program. Can you please confirm me in the chat window, am I audible, clear and loud? Okay guys, so let me start now. Now we are going to see what is the list and how to create the list. First of all, I'll go through the last class assignment. Like, we have provided you one assignment, that is this Python exercise practice solution for beginners. So in this task we have provided certain questions, like 8 questions, and you need to solve these 8 questions. This is for your practice, and this is, if you practice these questions, it make you more confident about the loops and about the strings and about the if-else conditions. So hopefully most of you have done this part, and you can see here the solution we also provided. You can check your solution, cross-check your solution, like what you have done. You have written the answer correct or wrong. So you can cross-check your answers from here. Here all the question answers are available. Okay, and for the attendance we have uploaded the separate video. You can see that part, what are the mandatory and not. But basically assignment solution, this task solution is very important. If you solve these questions, it make you more confident about the topic which we have studied. Our training meaning is you need to do more and more practical things. Okay, where do we need to post? Some people are asking this question. You need to post over your LinkedIn profile. You can create the post over the LinkedIn profile. All the attendance formalities are given there. Online training YouTube live class link. You can see this page, and you can see all these things are available here. Here, like rule 1, you need to write session summary below the YouTube video. Then you need to write the comment to the Facebook and LinkedIn page. LinkedIn page is mandatory and Facebook is optional. And then this given task you need to solve, and you need to share with your friends. This is not the mandatory part, third part is, but if you are studying something, you need to solve the questions, and if you solve the question you will get the more confidence. Then you can write on your LinkedIn profile. It will increase your presentation skill as well as your writing skill. This will be more beneficiary for you. So after every class we are going to provide you certain assignments, certain questions that you have to solve. Okay, this training means you will get more and more thing in form of questions, so that whenever you are appearing for any competitive exam, or you are appearing for any like placement drive, then you will solve certain question. You are facing an interview, you can give the answer of question if you have solved certain questions. Okay, no need to put over the GoEduHub site. Okay, this is not necessary. This is not part, because it is not good to put over a website. Here we will put the answer, the base solution. Okay, and you need to cross verify whether you are getting certain doubts. Still, if you have any doubt, then I can explain the questions answer. Okay, I think most of the questions are very simple. You can go through these question answers, you will get the idea. Okay, and there would be different ways. You can solve the question in some other way also. You can solve the question in your way. This is one of the way I have solved the question. Your approach may be different, but answer should be the same. Somebody asking for the question number 5. Question number 5 is checking for a person is taking part in a race. So let's say you are running for 50 kilometers, and here we need to put certain condition, like upon completing of 10 kilometers, every 10 kilometers, it will ask you, are you tired? If you say you are tired, then it will break and it will say how much distance you have covered. If you say no, then it will continue and again will ask, are you tired? Okay, and at the end of, if you complete the 50 kilometer, then it will print congratulations message, you have completed the task. So you can run this code and you will get an idea. Like here I have put it condition into a for loop. We are running for loop from 1 to 50, and every 10th kilometer, after every 10 kilometer, we are asking a question, are you tired? If we are giving the input like yes, you didn't finish the race, and we will print the distance covered by a person, like I, wherever we are. Okay, if we are saying no, then this condition is not true. It loop will continue, and again over the 20 kilometer, then 30 kilometer, 40 kilometer, every 10 multiply, after the 10 kilometer race, it will ask the question. At the end, we are checking if I equals to 50, it means we are saying congratulations, you finished the race. Otherwise, we are saying congratulations, you have covered as much distance. Okay, so this is the simple question, simple for loop and if condition we are using. Don't worry guys, some people are thinking I'm going to very basic. I will take this class only for the Python. From the next class onwards, I will go start data science part. But these 3 classes are very important for the Python point of view, because if you know the Python concept, then only you will go to the data science part or machine learning part. Okay. So let me go ahead and let me start today's topic, that is the list. List is very important. In the last class I have given you overview about the list. Okay. So now we will study, in today's class we will study most of the functions and how to work with the list. Okay. I have opened Google Colab, and now I'll start my class coding part. You guys can also open your Google Colab along with me, and you can practice the class things. Okay, here I'm writing class 3. Okay, and now what I will do, I will declare this is 45 days training. You can read all these things over our website. You can visit our website. There all these things are available, like queries regarding the training program. Okay, this is the class. In this class we are going to cover most of the things, so I don't want to waste my time in giving the answer regarding the course IDs, all these things. You can ask these over the number we have provided to the WhatsApp, or you can check out our website. Each and everything is there. After every class you need to check out the description of class video over the YouTube. Okay, so first of all I'll tell you what is the list. You know, list is a data structure in the Python. This is a mutable ordered sequence of element, and I can say it is a collection of data elements. It is a collection of data elements. Data elements can be a homogeneous type, heterogeneous type. It can be integer, it can be a string, it can be float. It can store different type of data sets. So let me declare a list L1 equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I can declare one more list. Okay, I can declare a list L2 equals to, I can write name of certain fruits or colors, apple, okay. This is list 2. Basically, list is wherever you are writing whatever inside these square brackets. These are the data elements. Whatever the data elements we are putting inside the square bracket is a list. This is empty list. L equals to empty square bracket. This is empty list. Okay, and you are having certain items inside this, then list having certain items. Okay. We are having a function called the list also, list function. Like tuple, later on we will see the tuple. Today we are going to see tuple, list and dictionary. Okay. So you can write t equals to certain values 1, 2, 3. This is simple tuple. If I want to convert a tuple to a list, then I can write like this: L1 equals to list of t. Okay, and then I can print t, and you can see the output. Guys, please cooperate with the other person also. Somebody are asking certain questions. So those who know the answer, they can write the answer in the chat window. And Deepa, please don't write again and again same message. We know all these things, how to do the things, how to complete all these things. We know that. Okay, so this is the simple list. We have created a list. Okay, now I just want to create a user input. How to take a user input, how to create a list by user input. Okay, so first of all, L equals to empty list. I'm taking an empty list, and then I will ask from user how many elements you want in a list. Okay, so input, enter number of elements. And these elements one by one I'll add to this list. So I'll run a loop for I in range n. Okay. And here L dot append, you are going to see lots of things. At the end of this class, you will completely know the list. Append. Here what I will append? I will take a user input. Okay. So item, you can say item equals to, if you want integer, string, whatever you want to convert, then you can convert. Otherwise you can take the simple input, enter element value. Okay, and then I can print L, and now I can run. Always you need to take one empty list. Okay, over the empty list you can add the elements. Here I just want to enter the 5 elements, and 5 elements I'm entering here 10. Exactly one argument. What happened? Okay, I need to put here the item. Okay, sorry. It's asking for user input. I want 5 elements in list, and I want to enter the value of 5 elements, 10, and then 20, then 30, then 40, then 50. And this is complete list, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have created a list by user input. And you know, all the integer values are inside the single quotes, because Python taking every input as an integer, as a string. If you want to convert into the integer, you have to pass through the int function. Okay, So what we are doing here, we have created an empty list and then we have added certain elements. So you can see what append does. Append basically adds one element at the end of the list. Initially our list is empty, so we have added element 10. After that our list having one element 10 and we have added one more element, that is at the end of this list. So last element, we are adding the element at the end of the list. Append is a function for Python list to add the items in a list. So initially our list is empty, we are appending one item, then our list having one item, this list, and now we are appending one more item, okay? Then we are appending one more item. Like this, we have created a list of 5 elements, okay? So we have created the list. Now I just want to access the element of the list. I just want to how to access element of a list. You can say accessing elements of list. Okay, so we have 5 elements. How can we access indexes? You know, indexes always start from 0 and it will go till the end, and we can access the elements like this. I can tell you by drawing okay. So my list having certain items like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and indexes we are having 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Also we are having negative indexes -1, -2, -3, -3, -4 and -5. We can access, this is the L, we can access the elements of L of first element, L of 0, similarly L of 1. And if you want to access the last element, you can also access with the help of the negative index also, like L of -1 is the last element. You don't know the length of the list, you just want to access the last element, you can write like this, L of -1. You just want to access the second last element, you can write like this, L of -2. Okay, now this is the how to access the single element. If you want to access a set of elements, like you just want to access these 2 elements, then how you can write? You can write with the help of slice operator. Inside the square bracket, you can write the index like 2:4. I told you in the string, this is the same thing. This is inclusive and this is exclusive. Okay, so it will give you output L of 2 and L of 3. So this is the slicing part. Index and slicing. Slicing is basically, we can specify range of index. We can have start and stop index. We can have start, stop and step index. Okay. So basically, how to access the elements. Now let me come back to. So you can access the elements like this, -1. Then you can see the last element would be there. Okay, you can access elements like this, 2:4. It will give you third and fourth element, because index always start from 0th element. So this is the this is indexing, and the slice operator, colon operator we are using, that is called the slicing. So list slicing is basically, we can specify the range of indexes, start and stop indexes. So this is how to create a list and then how to access the elements of the list. Now I'll come back to how to update a list. You know, list is mutable data type. We can update any element. Mutable data type means you can update its element. In the string, we cannot update the element. When we are trying to update the element, it will create either the new string, you can create the new string, otherwise it will give you the error in the case of a string. But in the case of list, you can change the element. Like here we are having 5 elements, we can change the value at any element. Okay, so L of 2. First, I'll show you what is the L having. L having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, I just want to replace, in place of 30, I just want to put GoEduHub. So, L of 2 equals to, inside the single quotes, I'm writing here GoEduHub. And now, I'll print L. Okay, and you can see my new list is 10, 20, GoEduHub 40 and 50. So here I have updated the element at the second index. Either I can, like I have updated the element, I can update the element with the help of index function also, insert function also. Let me write here. Before the GoEduHub, it adds element at the end of the list. But I just want to add an element in somewhere in middle. Then what I can use the insert function. So L dot insert, okay, L dot insert at the second index, I just want to insert ML. And after this, I'll print L. First, I'll explain the list. After that, I'll come back to the tuples. So don't worry about the tuple questions. I'll answer all the tuple questions. So here at the second index, like this is 0th index, first index. At the second index, I have added one new element, that is the ML. And then GoEduHub 40 and 50. Okay. So insert function, you know. Now a list can have multiple lists, like L equals to, inside the list, I can have values like 10, 20, and then list, inside the list, I can have one more list. So this is called the nested list. Okay, something like this. If you print this L, this new L, you can see the values like this. This is a list, and inside this we are having one more list. So I just want to access this 3. If I just want to access this 3, then this complete list is at index 2. This is index 0, 1 and 2. And inside this list again I need to go 0th index and then first index and then second index. So I can write like this, print L of 2. If you print L of 2, then you can see the output is AB3. If I'll print L of 2 of 0, then you can see. This is giving you the first element